Nadia Benjamin OBE says the journey towards independence started in 1972 when Eric Matthew Gary led the Grenada United Labour Party to victory at general elections.
One of the things that was said by the British government to us before the election is that you have to get 2/3 of the majority of votes cast and 2/3 in the House of Representatives. So it took a lot from us. We had to work hard to get to that point. And at the time I had Mrs. Waple Ned was running for St. Andrews and myself. We worked very hard to get through.
Mistress Benjamin then served as parliamentary secretary, working alongside the wife of former Prime Minister Eric Gary, then Cynthia Bernadette Gary, in the Ministry of Education, Culture, Social Affairs and Home Economics. From then, she says the road to independence started. Sir Eric Gary began negotiations for independence from the UK. However, it was not all smooth sailing, as the country during that time underwent several industrial unrests, including a shutdown of electricity services. With that challenge, Mistress Benjamin says, one day before Grenada became an independent country, a meeting was held in Guelph St. John's to update the people on plans, an evening that did not go quite as planned.
So we went to Guelph, and the people came out in great numbers. The exuberance of the people, it was really great. And we were having a nice big meeting in Guelph. And suddenly, because of the exuberance of the people, we forgot, and we just suddenly went into the darkness, and they leveled some stones at us. I don't know where the group came from, but they leveled stones at us. And I was standing near to Sir Eric Gary, and the stones struck me.
The day Grenada was declared independent, Mistress Benjamin says a parliament sitting was held. But even before, she added, Sir Eric was a man of class.
He said to us, even how you eat, what knife and spoon you use at your table, this is going to be important. So you have to learn these things. So a lot of education was given beforehand.
But amidst the current celebrations, there are some areas of concern. One, she says, is the current state of the town of Grenville and St. Andrews by extension, which was known in the past as the breadbasket of Grenada.
We can't just support St. George's and tourism. Look at even the sites in St. Andrews. So many historical sites in St. Andrews that could be developed and encourage the tourists to come to St. Andrews. Look at how many cruise ships were in St. George's recently, and you haven't seen anybody coming to Grenville. And the town of Grenville is nothing to encourage them to come. So I think there's a lot to be done.
She says going forward, more consultation with the people is needed.
I'm saying that if you don't consult with the people of the parishes, in the days of Mr. Gary, you had what you call meet the people tours. You go to the village, you have meetings, you eat together, you talk together, and so many things were going on. And today, of all what happened, people don't forget us.
On 7th February 1974, the new flag of an independent Grenada was raised on the island, and Sir Eric Matthew Gary became the new nation's first Prime Minister. Eugenia Peters, GBN News.